Welcome back, everybody. Hello.
Hi. We found someone else to join us for the game.
We got Tabaxi.
We found.
Yeah.
And also Neil.
Oh yeah, Neil.
Tabaxi.
Yeah.
It's down.
Yeah.
Chrissy's below you on the stream.
We need to make a separate little window for the kitty.
It's true.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be cute. Kitty cam.
Yeah, just get a kitty cam set up.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be amazing.
Worth it.
So this is Maddie.
Yeah. New College of Lore baby.
Yes.
It's true.
Maddie is very
Hopefully in every stream
entertaining.
from now on that we do
It would be
Estersea.
nice if she is obedient and calm like she is here.
Yeah, we'll get to see more of her.
Yeah.
All right, so we left our heroes heading to retrieve the tree cutting machine in the hopes of achieving some new goggles for Lob. Is I think where we're going with
Also
this.
to help our good friend.
Good. That is a good
Also that.
motivation. That
Yeah.
I'm glad for that.
So that she doesn't go on her own and get straight murdered.
Yeah, I think Lob's biggest concern is that as soon as we're not here, she's gonna be like, okay, but I'm just gonna.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna drive it back. It's fine.
It's
Yeah.
super fast. Yeah.
And she does seem a little stubborn.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys head back out to the edge of the woods. It's getting kind of mid-morning-ish by now. And you return, and there doesn't seem to be any movement in the trees. And Ellie runs up ahead to hop in her machine and kind of assess it for damages.
Is it a sit-down machine? Like she
Yeah.
goes inside of it? That's cool.
Yeah, so it's like well, it's not like in like a roof or anything. It's like an open like she hopped in and it's like an open thing, and then there's like
Kind of like a wagon kind of
yeah,
setup.
like it's you know, it's not the most currently high-tech item, but in this world it's pretty high-tech.
Is it like a mech?
Yeah.
Like has arms and legs?
Sure, yeah, it sure does. It has it like walks instead of I was picturing wheels, but we could say it has like leggy type attachments that
Ooh,
get it.
like centipede legs, I imagine.
Ooh,
Ooh, gross.
ooh, so like a lot of legs.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it
just
can-
to
it can
smooth.
get over
Yeah.
tree trunks and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yes.
sure, that sounds good to me. So she's assessing it for damages and trying to get it started.
Mm-hmm.
And-
Can I do a perception round just to
Yeah.
see if I detect any clues about the nature of the beast? I don't think I
Yeah.
did that earlier.
You didn't. So yeah, roll survival or
Well,
and that would
actually,
be with advantage for you, or nature if you wanted to, or investigation. Or are you
Okay.
just trying to like take a look around? That would be perception.
So, well, DM question for you. Even though, you know, we're sort of in an area where everything's cut down, do we count as being in a forest terrain?
Yes.
I would get my favorite
Yeah, like
terrain bonus here.
there's like saplings, like you're right next to the forest. You are like touching, like the trees that aren't cut down are right there. You're, you know, there's probably a few that they're in. I'd say yes, go for it. Whatever you're trying to do.
Okay. Because with that, if I make an intellect or wisdom roll, I get a bonus on it.
Okay.
I'd like to do wisdom because that's my higher. What is insight? Is that pertinent to the
per
situation?
person.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
yeah.
like if you're
Oh, that's for
Blind.
people.
yeah, that's like if you're trying to discern, like get more information of like a person's intentions, or if they're like trying to hide something from you or something like that.
Okay, survival works. That's wisdom.
Okay. And you do get advantage on those because of that first session we did.
Can you remind me again what it was that gives me advantage? I thought it was from favored terrain, but that's not one
No,
of the...
Jake, you and I both
No.
saw something in the woods previously.
Oh,
It's,
and that-
Yeah, it was the
favorite
session boon.
yeah.
Okay, I must have forgot to write it.
Was it not like a? It was like a domed building of some kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on stilts. Okay, so is that like a permanent bonus?
It's
Advantage on
for it's for the Estersea area because you guys
Okay.
are also like all of those boons would be specific to when you're in the
Estersea.
greater Estersea like continent or whatever this is called, country. I'm not sure what it.
The fjord.
GEA, Greater Estersea area.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so would that count as me having proficiency in survival?
No.
Like, would I get the?
No, this is something
okay.
else.
It's just that you get to
Okay.
roll 2d20.
Okay. So I rolled a 7. I have a +3, and I believe I get an additional. Oh no, it's not a proficient skill, so I don't get an additional. So 10.
And that's with advantage.
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so you see the similar thing of what Lob saw, just that there are footprints, they're very big, but you're not really able to get much information out of them as Lob did with a much higher roll. And you can tell that they had walked off into the woods.
Okay, so I can tell that we're not in any sort of imminent danger then.
Well, roll a perception check.
Okay.
Can Lob also? Yeah, can Lob also roll a perception?
Yes. Anyone who's like looking.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
Roll.
Lob is definitely on high alert here.
One die.
Okay, so that's a dirty 20 from me.
Dirty 20, and I'm looking at Camille's screen. Is that a nat 20?
No, just a 19.
Oh, it's a 19.
18.
Oh, wow.
We
I
are
got a
all
20.
looking with our eyes.
20.
Super good.
2, I got a 20.
Oh my god.
I got a 6.
Except for
Okay, well, maybe you're kind of like glancing every once in a while at Ellie Joy Bell
Yeah,
while she's like
I'm
trying
like,
to get in the machine
yeah.
and get it working. Like, come
Yeah.
on, come on.
This isn't a library.
Or I'm
so
just like
makes
finding
sense.
it really hard not to look at Meldrin ever since he did that thing with the stretcher.
Oh no! You poor thing.
Okay, everyone who rolled above a 15, which I think is almost everybody, faintly you hear like branches snapping and like kind of like a thud.
and some
Thud. And as you listen, it is getting louder.
We gonna be much longer there, Ellie?
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna roll like basically a tinkering check right now.
maybe it's just the power trying to come back on.
Okay, she's doing pretty good with it actually. So she's trying to tie the arm onto the back so that it will come with her because it's been pretty smashed and she doesn't want it to fall off as she's driving it back. So that is going to take a few minutes unless anyone wants to help her with that.
Lob will help out.
Okay, so you two are working on that.
Yeah.
So as you're standing there, you hear this progressively getting louder, this crackle in the trees, these like that sound of just like as trees are collapsing in the woods, and then this sound is coming closer. And you know what? You're also hearing kind of like this dragging sound, just this heavy dragging.
Don't love it.
If
No.
we get a chance.
Friends, comrades, shall we hurry up?
Yeah, Ellie.
How much longer?
Respect
Okay,
your
so
inventing
you-
skills.
Yeah, you manage, since Lob is helping, we'll say she gets it secured and she's like, okay, let's go. And then she starts moving the controls and it starts like going backwards. And
All right.
all the legs are just like
Skittering.
tingling their way, skittering backwards. And
All
you
right.
start making your way back.
Would it be faster if we all kind of try to hop on and it carry us back, or is it just kind of?
This machine's not built. It's built more for strength and, like machine work. It's not meant for like speedy getaways. So it's
Okay,
you know,
so
like
it's roughly
tractor-
at a
walking pace.
rushed walk pace. Yeah.
at this fast. Yeah, she's like got her pedal to the metal, and it's just like
slowly walk.
Come on. Okay.
Must go faster.
Let's go fast.
Yeah. So she's making her way. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk facing the woods. I'm gonna walk backwards.
I
Okay.
think we all are. I think we're all
Yeah.
just like,
All right.
We're basically like turtle formation around this centipede.
I'm gonna take out my ranged weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, Lob has his bow out already.
And I don't know what my ranged weapon.
When the motor started, you do hear that the sounds are like the sounds are getting faster than they were before the motor had started, and you hear like it coming. You can't hear me banging on my desk, but I am.
You're banging on your desk. Can Nomalesa like grab Meldrin's bicep and say,
Yes, you may.
Meldrin, you're my hero?
Wait, what?
And she's gonna cast heroism. She's gonna.
Everyone stops. Is like
She's gonna.
Yeah. Wait. What?
Yeah.
She's gonna
yes,
cast
I am.
heroism
Right.
on Meldrin, which makes you feel great, by the way.
Like blushes.
So at the start, for 1 minute, at the start of each of your turns, you'll gain 3 hit points, and you're immune to being frightened.
Well, I was already immune to being frightened.
So I want to try and like do this if I can like see something coming out of the woods, but I feel like right now like we can kind of hear it, and so
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna ready an action, but all I have to throw at it are these crappy little daggers.
Okay.
So I'm not doing that.
Well, I don't know that we should necessarily just default to throwing things at whatever comes out of the woods. Maybe
yeah,
Stuff,
see what it
I'm
is.
scary
running
stuff.
if that attacks
I
us.
attack scary stuff. That's just how it is.
that's fair.
So you see as you're backing up and backing away, these 2 branches come through the trees and part it, and there is a sentient stump of a tree, and behind it, half dragging in the back, is the top end of the tree dragging like it hasn't been fully severed.
Oh my god.
I thought you said dump. I'm like, that's mean.
Brady, what a sin.
Don't insult trees.
So it's a half stump of a tree. So the top half of this tree has been cut clean, but it has cracked down, and it is like these thick, sinuous fibers are still holding the top of the tree, and it's dragging behind it. And it comes out of the brush and stumbles forward towards the sound and the vibrations of the moving vehicle.
Not a bear.
It has arms?
Kind of. It has like branches. They're branches. They're not really like hands or anything like that. They're just like...
They're on the lower half, not the upper half.
Yeah. You can see that it also has like a couple of upper half branches, and
Okay.
they're just dragging behind.
Does it have a face?
You can't see if it has a face right now.
Mala-
There's nothing on that bottom half.
Mala-
Those fools were cutting way too recklessly in this forest.
Malacrity says it's come to get its tree-venge.
Unbelievable.
Okay,
The abuse we put up with here.
I think it just wants
I
you
think
to
she just
leave it
debuffed
alone.
the whole party by saying that.
But it is half dead, so maybe
it's barking
mad.
Oh.
Tree puns, tree puns.
All right.
Okay, this
Stream
enemy
over!
enemy has just taken 1d4 damage for the
Psychic damage?
Yeah.
damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys,
That was punishing.
yeah.
Oh no.
Root
Okay.
does have a lot of good tree puns, to be fair.
Yeah, you're
Sort
coming
of-
into this
sort of his
already
brand.
pretty hot.
So Tasha's hideous laughter is a thing in this game. I'm pretty sure it's just puns.
Right?
It does.
Yeah. Pretty much, pretty much.
They say a pun and then they just go.
Everyone's,
I was like, oh no.
So this thing is moving faster than Ellie's machine.
Mm-hmm.
Ellie, you gotta leave it. You gotta leave it.
This machine is not worth more than your life.
Yeah, Lob's going to try to jump up to grab her to kind of be able to run with her.
Namalisa
Okay.
says, you don't think we can take it out of its misery?
No, I don't think so.
I
Well,
I mean, it
It's-
looks pretty hurt.
It's probably half dead, if not more.
I'm going to step forward, and in primordial,
Mm.
I'm going to say, Guardian of the Forest, tell us your trouble.
Okay.
I feel like we can guess what the trouble is.
Yeah.
Well, I want to hear it from him.
He's starting the conversation.
What does that sound like? What does primordial sound like, by the way?
Well, since really I'm
This is-
speaking Agwin, which is like water Genasi language, so it sounds like a lot of.
Is it the same language for all elementals?
There's 4 dialects, but they're all mutually understandable.
They all command.
Yeah.
It's like just different accents or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe some different sayings.
No, it's like one of those songs where you sing the same song in different ways. One of those camp songs. You sing it underwater, and then you sing it muffled, and then you sing it in a baby voice. Those are the different primordial dialects.
I don't think I know at all what you're talking about.
I kind of know.
And neither does the tree because it does not speak primordial.
Okay.
So it
First, no.
keeps coming, and it does not look like it.
Is willing to talk.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't look like it knew you said words to it. Like it's just it doesn't react.
Oh, well, let me speak a language it does understand.
Okay.
Underwave.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna
Light it on fire!
try.
Fire!
I'm gonna try and knock it back. Thunderwave pushes it back, right? So you guys keep going, and
Oh, I thought you said underwave, like it's another like Genasi language.
Water language. I love it.
Yeah.
diplomacy over.
So you're casting a spell.
Yeah. Well, do we have to roll initiative or something, or?
I'm gonna let you.
Yeah.
Since you're taking action on it, I'll say you get this off, and we'll go into initiative order immediately after.
Yeah, it's kind of the same as
And
me
I'm
casting heroism.
Should we be on the
Okay.
Ooh, yep,
hat?
yep, we can now.
Yeah. Let's get you guys on a battle mat here.
Here we go.
I'm gonna have to step away for 1 second. I don't have any of my books with me.
That's okay. I gotta set up the map anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Matt, God damn.
and you gotta deal with the cat. We're all kerfuffling here.
I'm gonna
Alright,
be
baby.
so useless in this fight. I'm just gonna be handing out bardic inspiration and like ineffectually slicing.
This map looks very familiar. I think I've used
Yeah,
it in one of
you
my
sent me
games.
this one. So, Camille, do you remember the name of the map maker if you wanted to?
Let me just. I'm gonna put it in the chat. This is a
Mhm.
Patreon account that does fantastic backgrounds, and I'll see which one it is because I'm not sure. I love Patreons for maps. It's like, why would I ever do my own when there's people doing amazing stuff?
Yeah.
Mhm. Can you guys check and see if you can move your people on roll
Don't
20?
even think.
I can't.
I am not able to move.
Okay, I'll do that now. Oops.
Dynamic lighting.
All right, so this battle map is by neutral party. And I'm going to put the link in there in case anybody wants to check them out because they are fantastic.
Ooh, this is a really nice
So
map.
many beautiful
Yeah,
stuff.
I love
Thanks,
this
Camille.
map. They did such
That's
a great
awesome.
job. Yeah, thank you for letting us use it.
I think you all should become patrons in case you ever need to.
How much, like, per month
Yeah.
do you need to support them to get, like, maps? Yeah.
Not a lot. I think I'm on like $1 a month or
Yeah.
maybe $2 a month.
Nice.
It's not bad.
Oh yeah, for like you basically unlock every single thing with that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's $2 per month, and you get all the maps, pretty much.
Sweet.
And you can all move your people now, right?
I can't move
people.
Nomalisa still.
Yep.
Where's your-
I can find.
Okay, I'll fix that. I'm gonna stick. I'm just gonna make this the machine.
Ooh.
It has photo bucket written on it.
I
but
love
that's okay.
that. Have you ever tried searching just like in the big old library?
That's where
We've
I'm
got a
at,
lot. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm in the big old library.
The big old library.
The big old library.
You guys stop it. Nomalisa's gonna get excited.
Okay, actually, maybe I'll use. I'll use this one. Okay.
It's a tractor.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. All right.
All right. So let's see how the thunder wave does before we.
So
Get
where's the
into-
thing?
So it is this thing here. I just made. It's just like a stump-looking thing.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe I'll
Oh, I
put
see,
a
okay.
tint of red on it or pink or something.
So I
Yeah, it
guess-
does. Yeah.
We're all kind of like this in front of the machine, trying to
Mhm.
back away with it.
And
Yeah, we've
all
got
of
like
the
grid snap
trees-
now.
all of the trees that you see pretend they're stumps.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And like saplings. There's a lot of saplings too.
Okay. So it's not. Is it like difficult terrain or anything?
Yeah, it would definitely be difficult terrain,
Okay.
except for I think
Um,
the rangers might be okay. I don't
Actually,
know.
I believe it applies to the whole party. If the text of it says, if we've been in the favored terrain for over an hour,
Yeah,
then difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel.
Yeah.
perfect. We'll say that you are fine. Okay, Tuan.
Yeah.
Let's see this thunder wave.
Constitution save DC 14.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 19 plus 5.
Wow.
Alright.
24.
Okay, so I do not push it back. So
Okay.
I had to wait till it was at 15 feet away from me to do this.
Okay.
So it does, however, take half damage. So I rolled 12, so it takes 6 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
Lol, Jill, I just found a logging camp map.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm like, darn it, I should have given her the right one.
Well, you wouldn't have known. You wouldn't have known. I don't want
I
to
would
True.
spoil what's coming up, so I'll have to just become a patron myself. Okay, so you create your wave of thunder, and it blasts out, and all the leaves on its branches like flicker, and it looks like you've done some damage to it. But it is still coming.
Mm-hmm.
All
So
right,
let's
well,
roll
I'm
initiative.
I'm in its path,
Okay.
unfortunately.
I mean, we all kind of are.
Initiative.
Ride and
This
die
thing again.
together.
Quick.
Oh gosh, I
Ooh.
got garbage.
Nice, nice, nice.
Okay, how do I clear out the old ones? It's like adding new ones.
I only see the 3.
There we go.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
three.
I only see the 3.
Oh, I saw like everything, but I deleted them and now I'm good.
Okay.
And now you guys can type in your
Okay.
your numbers, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
In my roll in chat, can you see that? It's an 8.
Plus 4 to your initiative? Hot diggity.
He's dexterous.
Yeah, I also have +4.
Dexterous.
I'm +0.
but not plus 4 to your dex.
Oops.
I think you get plus
There we
to
go.
stuff when you're a ranger.
Yes, that's
Thanks,
true.
Ed.
Yeah.
All right, so the thunder wave has been cast, and now, Lob, it is your turn.
All right. So Lob is currently like on the machine, if that's okay.
Yep.
Because he kind of climbed up there to like, be at Ellie's side to be like, but he's seeing that other people are attacking, so he is going to knock an arrow and do a arrow at the big
Do an
the big
arrow.
boy.
Do an
All
arrow.
right,
big
go
boy.
for it.
Let's do a hit. The attack bonus. Do I add that to the d20? Is that when I add
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
that? Okay. All right. Q. Great. That's 12.
12 altogether?
Yes.
Okay. So, you fire and the arrow flies true, but it looks like it just hits bark and not really hit
It doesn't really, do any
the
damage.
meat of the creature, if there was any meat.
Okay. Cool.
The
And
tree
you
meat.
also, I'll give you this too. It looks like that might not be the best way to harm it either. Like the bark is so thick that you kind of get the impression that
Piercing
that kind of weapon
damage.
might not be
Yeah.
the best bet.
Well, I'm not gonna go up to it with my hand axe, so it's what it's gonna get.
All right. Does that end your turn?
I think Lob is gonna try to kind of put the heat on Ellie to be like, we gotta go.
Okay. Some other things, like if you want, you can like try helping like push the thing. You know what I mean? Like if you want to
Yeah.
get a bit creative with your options, feel free. I am open to any kind of creative solutions.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably not going much faster than Lob can walk anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So you're like, come on, and Ellie's like, I'm trying, and she's trying to fiddle with something under the hood to try and make it go a bit faster. Namalesa.
All right. Namalesa, first of all, as a bonus action, will give bardic inspiration. Wait a second. Is our turn order correct? Jake, you're listed as 0, but you had 8, right?
It's 8. Yeah.
But do I have to do something to put my...
Sorry, here I'll add it.
Yeah.
Jake?
It was
Yeah.
8.
Okay. There we go.
Okay.
And therefore
okay.
he goes before. No.
Yep. So I'll give bardic inspiration to Ruben. What this does is it gives you a d6 that you can use within the next 10 minutes, Jake, to add to an ability check, attack roll, saving throw. And you can decide after you make the roll, but before Jill tells you the result of your roll, if you want to use the bardic inspiration die.
Cool.
So, yeah, one of those. And then I'm going to try and make fun of the tree. I'm going to say, what's this? Looks like a pile of firewood to me. And I will roll.
Do I need to make a save for it's vicious mockery, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's vicious mockery. It's a wisdom saving throw. And my DC is 13. I'm hoping this tree
Those leaves until last
is
season.
yeah, those leaves. What is it? Fall? No.
I rolled a 15.
You rolled a
I
what?
got a 21 total.
What?
I'm rolling really good. Let's hope I don't do that on attack rolls.
Okay, well, I guess.
I mean, it's got pretty thick skin, you know.
Yes,
It's
it
got bark skin.
does.
You're all fired. Oh my god.
All right, that's it for me.
Okay. Okay, so with the encouragement and kind of the rushing and trying to get Ellie to go faster, she's going to use her action to try and like boost her invention.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop, that didn't go anywhere good. And I rolled a 2, so it did not work.
Why did you jinx yourself like last time?
I used the wrong roll for the wrong thing. Okay, so she's like, I'm trying. It does move 15 feet. However, the like slow, or wait, let me see here. Okay, yeah, it moves 15 feet. So let's go 5, let's say like this. I'm just kind of eyeballing it a little bit because I'm not stuck to the grid.
Okay. Lob is on there, so he's...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I take it that cliff isn't really there.
No, sorry,
Lob,
the
you're
cliff,
on it.
the cliff isn't really there. And
Okay.
all the trees are actually like stumps. So it's using its legs to kind of like crawl over the stumps and stuff like
So
that.
we've got a beautiful map, but where we are doesn't actually look anything like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's foresty.
Actually, what I should do is tilt the whole thing, probably, and then the road is never. Anyway, doesn't matter. Too late. Because I wasn't sure if you guys were going to go in the woods or if you. Anyway, doesn't matter. So that is Ellie's turn, and now it is the tree. So Tuan, after you cast your spell, what
Yeah.
are you doing? Like, you've cast it. And it's in the, like, you can't move, but what are you doing? Are you like saying anything, or are you like, what are you doing in this moment?
Well, I can't move. I can't cast another spell. So, and I tried talking to it already. So I guess I'm waiting.
Okay, so you're just kind of silently, and you're watching this thing kind of come at you.
Yep.
So you notice that it's not really paying much attention to you, and it's heading for. It like brushes past you.
Okay.
It's heading for the
Stomping.
machine.
So it's focused on the machine.
Yeah.
And it does actually reach to. There is an obstacle between it and the machine, and that obstacle happens to be
People.
Meldrin? Yeah.
Eldrin and Ruben are there. So it is going to take a swipe at Meldrin and a swipe at, it's a slam. A slam attack at each of you.
I'd say it's more of a bash, but...
Okay, so that
It's
is
like
a 20 to hit Meldrin
Takers.
and a 14 to hit Ruben.
Ouch.
Does it hit?
Do they both hit?
What's your
That's,
8?
Oh, I have armor class 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you managed to get missed, but Meldrin, what's your armor class?
It's not 20 plus.
Not 20. Okay. So it takes a swing at you, and
And
it
it's
does
going to
10.
Probably take me out. Oh, only
It
10.
does 10 damage. So you notice that
God.
it isn't at full strength of what. Well, metagame
Okay,
information.
I don't know any of this.
You don't know anything about this thing.
All I
It hits
know
you
is
for
I
10.
just have a very tree.
It's not a bear.
You know it's not a bear.
That effing tree, everyone. A tree is moving. Why aren't we freaking out about this?
I'm freaking out. I tried to make fun of it.
Yeah, I assure you that Lob is going over every single tree he's ever cut down, just to be like, were any of those ones alive?
Oh no.
Until you cut them down.
Fair.
Ruben.
Okay, I think we need to get out of here. Saving this machine isn't worth it. It was a mistake to come here. Can I use persuasion on Ellie to get her to abandon her machine?
Yep.
So I guess I need to move over.
Okay.
Is there any attack opportunity from that big old tree?
Oh, good point. Thank you. I forgot.
I mean,
Persuade from a distance.
unless he can disengage or...
A 16.
16 is the armor class, yeah.
Okay, so
Meets it,
it
beats it.
takes a swipe at you.
I mean, but knowing that he was going to attack you when you ran away, would you bother to run away? Like... I mean, it's not really really metagaming. You probably realize that you were like right there beside him.
Right. And, so,
Yeah,
and I mean, you are a
that's
newer player, and you know, I will totally give you a pass on this.
If you want to
If
stay
you want to
beside
stay
it,
up there.
so that it can
So
bash
is-
you on its turn.
You can You
No,
talk
he
to Ellie
can take a
without-
disengage.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Disengage
true. I
and
guess I
talk.
don't need to actually go over there to talk to her.
Right.
Okay. We'll rewind that a little bit.
Yep, that is perfect. Yep.
Mulligan.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm rolling persuasion.
Right.
Don't forget about your d6. If you don't like what you roll, you can add.
I'm gonna use that d6 actually.
You can
Well,
you
wait
can
until you
choose
roll.
after you roll.
Like, don't waste it if you don't need it.
Yeah.
I think I did need it.
What'd you roll?
With a bonus, it is 11.
Okay. You might need it.
But I want to give us a better chance.
Yeah.
So I actually rolled a 5, so 16 in total for my
There you go.
Nice.
Awesome. So Ellie looks back and hears you and then sees what's coming. Like she takes her focus off the machine and actually sees what's happening. She's like, "Oh gods. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's go." And you've convinced her. So she is willing to run off. And she turns her machine off and hops, or on her turn, she will do those things. She looks convinced.
Yeah.
Meldrin.
You're gonna let me know if this is too many things in one turn.
Okay.
Did you get 3 temporary hit points, Meldrin?
Oh gosh, I feel a lot better all of a sudden. What was the other thing that did?
You can't. You're immune to fear.
You're immune to fear.
Oh, but I already was.
Right. Which is why you forgot.
Yep, exactly. No fear. I want to,
No fear.
Drawing on my days of being a bit of a rebel / like amateur anarchist, I'm gonna take out a flask of oil,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
It's been a Molotov cocktail.
chuck it at the thing, and then light it with a spark
Okay.
of my flint. I either have flint and tinder, or I actually have a fire starter. I can't remember.
Yes, go for it.
But that's what I'm doing.
Perfect.
Throwing it at its feet or at it.
Okay, so you're kind of like hoping for it, but if not, it'll at least be at its feet.
Yeah, and then regardless of whether I actually hit it square on or not, I'm gonna light the oil on fire.
Perfect. All right, so do you want to
So I do
roll?
need to roll the hit, right?
Right.
Oh god. And do I add dex to that because I'm throwing it?
Seems to make sense.
Oh god. That was not good. I don't know if I'm gonna hit. And I'm not proficient at throwing flasks of oil, probably.
Oh, I mean, if you want to make an argument in your backstory for it.
I think that throwing Molotov cocktails was something I got really good at.
Why?
Because I used to be a listen, it's not for everyone else to know.
See, can I make a little argument?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's probably been in a few like pub fights, and so like maybe not necessarily Molotov cocktails, but he's probably thrown bottles.
And
Okay,
don't
okay.
No,
throwing daggers as a ranged weapon?
Yeah,
I'm
that's true.
actually not bullshitting. Like, he would have thrown Molotov cocktails in his day.
Yeah, I believe
You guys
it.
just don't know that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm fine with. I'm gonna say you're proficient in Molotov cocktail throwing.
I
So
don't think it's gonna
you
help
can write that on your sheet.
because I think I still only got a 12.
Okay. It didn't help you in this instance. However.
Now we do know that about.
Yeah, we're like, wow, that was that miss, but that was actually like pretty good.
Right.
Like,
You
I knew what
do-
to do with the oil.
You do get it directly in front of this creature, essentially blocking its path directly towards you.
And I'm hoping I can also light it
Yep.
in the same action.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, for sure.
And then use my rogueness to disengage.
Like a boat, like you're like, that's kind of pushing it because we've got you taking the oil out, and I'm assuming you've got like a rag in it or whatever. But then you throw it as an action, and then to have another additional bonus is
Yeah.
kind of we're kind of pushing it a little bit here.
I know,
Yeah.
that's why I was seeing if I could do all my things. I mean, I could also just run away
Yeah,
and get hit,
potentially get hit.
or stay here and get hit.
It's up to you.
I don't know, man. I running away is what I do. I mean, I'm super brave and I fight stuff. It is on fire though, the oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll run away.
Okay. I'm gonna
Such
say
a
that
bad idea.
with the fire and like there's a lot of bits of like tree bits and just a lot of kindling and stuff
Sawdust
around.
and that.
Yeah, I'd say it burns fairly quickly, and I'm going to give this creature disadvantage while the smoke is so thick and it can't really
It's in his eyes.
It's also
Anything
probably
that,
it's
like,
also
fire.
eyes are like back there and it's been stumbling around anyway. Like I
It's
think
been a rough day for this poor treant.
and it's also probably scared of fire, so it's probably distracted by that.
That's what I was hoping. I was hoping fire would do something bad at
Yeah.
it.
okay,
I'm running away.
so
Let's see if I
15.
die. That was with disadvantage, but
Yeah.
yeah, that hits me.
All right.
Listen, I'm only level 2.
That is 9 damage.
Are you down?
Right? Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm only
Okay.
level 2.
Remember how I don't have any healing spells left, guys?
I don't know what that means.
Okay. So,
Mildred, no.
2 on.
Yeah.
You see your friend throw, or your colleague throw oil down.
Friend
in
is
front.
maybe too strong.
Yeah, we're pushing it there. And then it alights, and there's smoke, and it's rising, and it's starting to kind of spread a little bit with all the kindling and stuff on the ground. And it's essentially separating, like it's in between your companions and the tree.
So my question is, when it struck Meldrum, did it knock him right, left, or down?
Ooh. We can say it knocked him
Or back?
a bit like forward and maybe a bit closer to Nomalesa. So that's a good question. We'll put him there.
Does the
Okay.
attack push?
Because you're further away from the fire. A little bit.
Well,
I
he
know
was
I'm
hit
not
by a
in the fire
tree,
'cause I threw
so
the fire away.
Mhm.
Yeah, but the slime attack doesn't have a push ability, right?
You're
it just
unconscious
hits
though.
you
You
and then you fall
ragdolled.
over.
You ragdolled.
am I considered to be in melee with this thing because I'm beside it or behind it?
I don't think it knows you're there.
Right. Okay. So it walked past me. All right.
Yeah.
So, one. Is that in its space or is that too close? Do I
That's
need
fine.
to go?
You're basically. Oh, who's drawing the fire? Thank you. Because you just
Four,
dragging behind it is a
5,
large tree trunk, so you might have
6,
squeezed under the tree trunk.
Okay. Right. Sure.
Also, it's
Well, I'm
already
used.
used
I'm
as
used to
attack
that, right? I'm
opportunity
used. I'm
anyway.
used to being on ships and moving around in or not ships, boats, and moving around in the rigging and stuff. Anyway, so that's my movement. I get adjacent to Meldrun and stabilize him.
Okay. Perfect. And you're proficient in medicine, right?
No.
You have to roll for that.
So then it would be a roll.
Okay. $20.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Is that a nat 20 or a dirty 20?
Oh, 17 plus 3.
Okay.
Dirty.
All right. All
I
right.
was already stable
How are you stable?
0.
because when you drop, you just go to 0 unless you get negative double your hit points.
No, when you drop to 0 in D&D, on your next turn you would roll a death saving throw.
Oh, yes, sorry. That's yeah.
So now you
Yeah.
won't have to roll, and you're like okay.
But you're still at 0, right?
Yeah, you're still at
Yeah.
0.
You know what? I was almost at 0 on the nose, and then I wouldn't have to do that. I was at -1. Well, I got one more.
I
than
think
0.
you have to do death saves even if you drop to 0 exactly.
Yeah.
I think you can hit 0, can't you?
No.
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 No. Not in this game. um, Okay.
Might be a Pathfinder thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it might be. I remember when we played Pathfinder, there was like negative hit points and all that stuff. All right. And that ends your turn, Tuan?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Lob. Oh, you're on mute.
Hey.
Hello.
Yeah, so Lob is going to start making a run for it with Ellie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so you're gonna like yoink.
Yeah, well, is Ellie fast enough on her own to run on her own and keep up okay, or is she like kind of too small?
Everyone's gonna be dashing on this. Well, she would be dashing, so she'd be moving like twice her movement.
Yeah.
But she probably does have a shorter movement speed than us if she's small.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Is Meldrin gonna need a fireman carry?
Oh yeah, Meldrin is not
true.
moving at all.
I can carry him.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because, Lob can't really get back there to help Meldrin.
Right.
And I feel like at this point, his main concern is getting the non-combat person out. Like,
Sure.
He's seen what everyone else can do. I don't think he's really even, noticed that Meldrin's gone down at this point. It's not a rude thing, it's just, he's focused on the civilian.
Right, yep.
I'll deal with problems right now.
She doesn't struggle or anything. She just accepts the.
Yeah. he does kind of keg carry her. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you grab Ellie, and she does not fight. She just looks.
Yeah.
Can't believe what she's seeing behind her, and
he will kind of stop and be like, "Got Ellie," or "Got her," just to be like,
okay, yeah.
Hey, we're going to safety now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Namalesa.
Okay. So Namalesa is gonna GTFO as well, but she knows, she's like, Tuan, you can get Meldrin.
Yeah.
And if he says yes, she will give a bardic inspiration to you, which you could use as a plus d6 on your next check or ability score check or attack roll or any roll thingy. You can add your d6. So she's like, okay, I think you got this. You can carry Meldrin. I believe in you. I hope that's inspiring.
I've carried fish bigger than this guy.
I don't know. Meldrin's pretty big.
Yeah.
He may not be tall, but he's a dwarf.
Yeah.
He's dense.
He's dense, yeah.
And he's super ripped too, isn't he?
Yeah,
15.
Yeah.
15 strength?
Yeah, I'm a sailor.
Do you have anything else on you?
What do you mean?
Are you carrying your bag and stuff?
No.
So
No,
now
we just thought this was going to be a run out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Namalesa is moving, and she can move 60 feet if she wants. So wait, did Lob move?
Oh yes, yeah. So Lob would be he's be sprinting. Which way are we heading to the bottom of the map? Is that where we're heading?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So sprinting would be double, so he'd be 60. So it'd be 12 of these little doodads here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he's off.
Yeah. And Namalesa.
Just like a dust cloud of him, just like.
Yeah.
Namalesa's right here.
Perfect.
Although she is sort of a little bit sad because she feels like this thing is not going to survive on its own. We're just leaving it to die a painful death.
Wait, we want to save it?
No, we want to put it out of its misery. Well, I guess I could come.
Regains consciousness.
I need to have a nap and then I could come back and heal it. Anyway, I'm running away.
Okay, so it's the machine is off. then the tree takes another step forward into the fire and kind of stops, and you feel like it is it like listening, or is it feeling, it pauses to think, and then it ignites in flames.
My revenge is complete.
Wait, it's like
And,
it's taking itself out of its own misery for.
It's probably dumb.
Oh,
Well, its head is dragging on the ground behind it.
I mean,
so
it made a wisdom saving throw against my insults.
Yeah.
So
I rolled real good for all those things. So it is now like catching fire, and you can see like flames kind of licking at its trunk and like heading up its body. And Ruben, I'll just bring us to the end of the thing.
Yeah.
If everyone's running away, then.
Yeah, it's safe to say that this thing's not going to attack me if I run right now.
Meldrum never
Right.
runs away.
he's gonna get carried
Gets
away.
dragged away, yeah.
I'm going to maintain, after this fight, I'm going to maintain this. I didn't run at all.
You did.
That wasn't
It's
my
true.
choice.
No, we had to drag you away.
Except that me running away is what made it kill me.
Yeah.
That's not how it happened. You didn't remember any of that.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, what do you do?
So are we confident that you just scribbled?
Who's drawing the fire? I'm so happy.
Gotta be Camille. It's gotta be Camille.
So is there any way like rescuing Meldrum can go wrong right now? Do we need to roll for that?
No, Tuan stabilized him, so he is not at risk of, like, just randomly dying right now.
Okay, so I can safely run away without
Feeling guilty? Yes.
without any bad luck wiping a party member right now. Okay,
Right.
and I'm sure that 12 spaces of running.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that gets
And
me
you
off
notice that the creature doesn't seem to be chasing your companions either.
A big flaming tree monster running into town would have been a sweet story, though.
Well, you can tell that story if you want to.
Yeah, we can
Meldrum only
elaborate.
tells the truth.
Okay.
Well, Ruben maybe.
Ruben, though. Yeah.
I don't think Ruben feels any joy about this encounter.
No,
It'll be
Namales is
one of
pretty
the rare
sad.
ones that he. Yeah.
Oh, you guys like trees, don't
She
you?
thinks that it's very sad because this is like roadkill. It's like this invention.
Look,
This invention just like killed this helpless tree. Well, not even maimed it.
and you couldn't even turn it into pulp and make it into books.
Yeah, well, we don't do that to like sentient trees.
Most books are made out of sheep anyway.
Yeah. Nobody cares about sheep.
That's right. They're delicious.
Wait, what? You make sheep into books?
The leather.
Vellum, yeah. Leather,
Or-
yeah.
Gross.
I'm sorry,
You're like-
is this a real life meta fact?
I'm sure it
Yeah.
is.
Um,
You are super muted, Chrissy.
Oh no, Chrissy.
Chrissy's
Look.
muted.
I struggle. I am a disaster.
no.
Yeah, you were the
super muted.
Yeah, you were the only person I've ever seen talk accidentally on mute this whole time we've been in COVID. It's never happened to me before. You're the only one.
Really?
No, it happens every day.
Fine.
It happens every single day.
Fine. Yeah.
Okay. Phew. Yeah, no, the leather for the books, right? That's what you're talking about for the sheep?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the pages of the book.
Yes.
I was
Yes.
Flipping the page.
Neil, if you're pulling my leg right now.
No. Making paper is really hard. So they would use leather for the pages of books.
Oh,
In
Yeah.
the before times, not
Yes.
the modern world.
pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID. Oh my god.
On my shelf right now.
Oh, no.
Cheap.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Reading is not vegan.
I
Right.
don't know.
Here we go. Okay, so Ruben, that ends your turn. You've run. Meldrin, do you want to roll not a death saving throw because you don't have to, but I mean if you get a natural 20, you could still like rise up to 1 HP.
Oh, yeah.
So if you wanna just roll yeah. Rise
me?
up. Yeah.
I'm comfy.
Yeah, just roll a d20. You won't nothing bad will happen.
But
something
something
good
good,
could
yeah.
happen. I
You got it.
promise I'm not trying to trick you.
He kind of just wants to lie here.
Well, he
Yeah.
can still lie
He
there.
can
but-
still lay there.
Yeah,
I mean,
when you whatever the result is, you then get to decide what you do.
yeah.
You'll just be conscious.
12.
All right. I was
Okay.
just in case on the off chance you got a nat 20, you would get a hit point.
Yeah.
That was all.
He
Okay.
would pretend to be dead anyway. And just,
That is
carry him back.
perfect.
Yeah.
Like the kids who pretend to be asleep so that their parents will carry them in
Into
from
the
the car.
house.
What I
Yeah.
always wanted.
Right.
2 on.
I lift up Meldron over my shoulder, and I assume that means I'll only be able to move 30 feet.
Makes sense. You're
Yeah.
heavily
Encumbered
laden
I
with a
thought you were
beefy boy.
with
super
a
strong.
beefy boy.
All right, so I pick him up,
Mhm.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
I forgot about the map. I thought you were just counting. just for the fun of it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say
So I
that
was doing
everyone.
Reps.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that everyone gets away safely.
Uh-huh.
And there is a smoke rising back from whence you came.
Did we just start a forest
And-
fire? There weren't like a lot of trees around, right?
You were in an area that was mostly stumps, but there
Yeah.
was like kindling, but there wasn't much like
that's-
long grass or anything. Like it was pretty.
Yeah, it's a
trampled
pretty
down.
wet territory anyway.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Like
Okay.
there's
is this-
already
is this-
like a tree shortage, and we just like burned down a forest. Awkward.
Well, you
Oops.
weren't. I'm gonna say that. Well, I guess you'll see. But this is a place that's very
They hate-
moist, and it's mist and veil. Like
Right.
you're not in like crackly dry veil.
But also, fire is illegal here.
Whoa.
Fire's illegal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she.
Sure.
I think
Came
that.
up.
I think that Ellie
It
told.
really came up, but that is.
No, didn't Ellie tell us? She told us about the bridge.
Oh, that's right, because of the dock.
She told us about the dock.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dock burning down, and how there's
Yeah.
no fire allowed here.
Oh,
They
maybe
don't.
this-
They don't even
This is
cook their.
self-defense.
They don't even cook their
No,
food.
we have a cover story. The,
Yeah.
Ellie's machine burst into flames because it was malfunctioning.
Right. Right.
Technically,
I paid my blood tax anyway.
and technically, I guess you're not in the actual town right now. You're like outside.
Okay.
So I don't know how far the law will.
We'll see. We'll
extend, but we'll see. We'll see.
Love the land out here.
So yeah, you guys make it back, and Ellie once again, or I guess it's still open. Like the you guys have left it unlocked, probably. If you want to go there with Mel.
I'm sorry, where?
Oh,
The
Neil isn't here.
infirmary?
Yeah, there's like
The
there's a little room in the basement or like bottom floor
The first floor.
of
Yeah.
the doctor's house, which is sort of like a multi-purpose room, and there's like what are they called? Hammocks that are used for like patients who need to recover, who aren't
Okay.
who aren't ill enough to send to Estersea.
Mm-hmm.
So we can lay him up there, or just take him back to his inn room and lay him down in the bed there.
Oh, that's true, yeah. He's got a
Yeah.
proper bed.
There are also cots on the boat if you would like to get started on your journey up the river.
Oh.
This is true.
Yeah.
Although, we also have a room at the inn too. So
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Plus, I want to make sure that Ellie isn't going to just immediately run back out there.
We just toss our unconscious friend on the boat and we're like, all right, we'll see ya. I'm sure he'll be fine in the morning.
Have fun!
He's not getting out of rowing.
Oh no, he's gonna pretend to be unconscious for as long as humanly possible.
Oh yeah.
It's like I don't know why these posters
As long as
are
dwarvenly
working.
possible, but
This,
yeah.
this is 5e, so you get 24 hours max.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, but he's just gonna pretend
Keep
to.
my eyes closed for a long time.
Roll performance check.
Namalesa and Tuon will be like, I don't know, he seems fine, but he's just not waking up. I don't know.
It's weird.
Anytime there are like attractive people around, he's just like,
Like, I want to look heroic.
Oh, we would trick him to open his eyes to be like, oh my god, look at that beautiful person. And he's like, what?
a
Where?
fallen hero.
Like one of those French girls.
yeah. He kind of like makes his like does like a little bit of a duck lip to make his like lips look more full, like just to be like more enticing.
All right, so Ellie can't believe all that's happened, but she says, I mean, you thank you for your help. I mean, I know I didn't get the machine, but I still want to give you those goggles, Lob. I'm so sorry that this has happened. But here, let me just run and grab them. And then she like heads in and shuts the door behind her and heads into her place. And you hear like rumbling and like
Rummaging.
yeah, that's what I mean, and like things being moved around. And she comes back out.
I do want to say like when she's inside, Lob kind of turns to the other. It's just like, what happened to the creature out there? Because he ran off before it caught fire.
It's fine.
It's still out there.
Well,
Mildred wakes up for a second. It's fine.
Fine.
well, the last we saw it was on fire.
And what about her machine?
It's just sitting there.
Who cares about it?
It's out there.
Yeah.
Once she turned it off, it seemed to
It's
not
all right.
to lose interest.
All right. Don't tell her any of that. Better that she stays here until we can get back here and we can figure out what to do.
Rather nobody ever
Wow.
turn on that infernal machine again.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what we need to do.
Burn it.
the thing is that it's going to get turned back on, whether we want it to or not. So it's better to try to keep it controlled. Do you want to go back out there where there might be more of those things?
Nope.
No, didn't think so. All right. So it stays out there. We're not going to.
So what are you proposing that we tell her?
To stay put until we're done in the mountain, and then we'll figure it out.
Okay. No promises, but just don't go get the machine.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
Okay.
So this, you said that the area was clear cut. Does that come right up to the town?
Yeah.
Like the clear. So we can stand at the edge of the town and see it, right?
Well,
You
there's
can see
like
the smoke.
there's like hills. Like it's
Yeah.
not like
Okay,
a
so we
flat,
can-
and there's mist as well. So it's
Right.
not like
Clear view.
like the whole like Miston Vale is very misty. That's how it got its name. So it's not an easy thing to see. Like you're only seeing like I don't know 60 feet ahead of you at any given time.
Wow. All right.
Except for you can see like as evening comes in, you can see the red glowing lampposts along the street, and that helps keep people oriented. So Ellie comes out with the goggles, and she hands them to Lob. And she just kind of says, well, you just stick them on, and here's the adjuster, and she like shows you how to adjust it for your head size and everything.
Thank you, Ellie.
Yeah.
We'll be back once we're done in the mountain. Don't do anything. All right. Stay
Okay.
put. We'll figure
All right.
this out.
Okay.
All right. Like Love kind of nods. You can tell he's like really, like perturbed by the whole thing.
And she also brings out a a healing potion, and she says, I feel awful about what happened to Meldrin. I've been holding on to this just in case, and I think now is the just in case. And she hands it over to Lob as well. You might want to give that to Meldrin.
I'll make sure he gets it.
Sleep it off.
Well, let's save the
I
potion.
feel terrible.
Let's save the potion.
In any case, like Lob is still going to give it to Meldrin because like she has asked to give it to Meldrin, but like whether or not he drinks it is up to him. So
I don't think he can like prevent you from feeding it to him.
I suppose he is still
He's
pretty
unconscious. But like when you go, if you go over to feed it to him, Namalesa will say, oh, no, I think he's going to be fine if we just let him rest. And we all need to rest anyway, so we might as well save that for, like, a dire situation like today.
Makes sense. And he kind of just, like, tucks it into Mildred's, like, belongings.
Sure.
You know, so he doesn't forget.
We'll let him know that it's there. You know, we're in combat. Mildred, your healing potion. My what? Which pocket did you put it in?
Inside the left breast. You have so many pockets.
I can't remember. It was weeks ago. Okay.
It gets like a
so many
film
damn
on it.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you?
It gets cold and all the fat in it congeals.
Yeah. It separates.
Gross.
The turtle oil. From
Yeah. There's definitely some turtle stuff in this potion.
Yeah. So the one thing that you guys have noticed today is that you, all except for Namalesa, you each have like a little bit of like a sunburn actually, like even though it's been really misty, and none of you have had like sunburns in years.
Ow.
Like, some of you might remember having one as a kid if you are sunburnable. But yeah, you're just kind of like, oh, and it's not bad. Like it's not like you're like, oh, I've taken damage. It's just kind of like, oh,
I'm aware. You get kind of like a feverish feeling.
Yeah, you're just kind of like, oh, that's a bit, and only if it can happen to you. I don't know the physiology of everybody, but you know, like those of you who could get sunburned have a little bit of like that's weird.
But I was using my
a little drier than usual. Like, oh, that's strange. You know, just things like that. Like you're just kind of like, oh, like the sun.
I was using my turtle sunscreen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's exactly.
I forgot about that.
What does the sky look like today?
Good question. So when you got a bit farther from Miston Vale and closer to the trees, I know for sure Lob would have noticed because Lob is always like looking up, and the color of the sky is like a brighter green than you've ever seen before. Because as you know, the sky in Estersea has always been a green color, but now it's like a more vibrant green, kind of like a more bluish green than it was before, versus the more yellowish green it had been every other day in memory, in recent memory. It looks a bit more more full green than like you remember as a kid.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you guys doing now? You've just gotten the goggles. Ellie has gone back inside, and she's gonna go think about her life.
I think we need to rest and then head out.
Yeah, I think so.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you head to the inn?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So you head into the inn, and before you get there, the barkeep, Jaren, he says, "Go around the back. There's some strange people, and they seem to be looking for you. They've got dark cloaks. And if you go around back, I don't think they'll see you. Just go in the kitchen entrance around back."
Lob looks at Namalesa, you know, immediately thinks of like the book thief. It's like
they specifically asked about a group of 5 and a tiefling.
We should head out.
Should we, or should we take care of them?
Where When was this?
I don't think we
Oh, I can't right now. I'm so tired.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I,
they-
we should head on the boat.
Might be
Take
best
off.
to, leave town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just in the like if you want we can smuggle you upstairs or
Should
you
we
know,
head
but they
out?
are in the
Yeah, we have all of our stuff with us, yeah?
No, I'm sorry.
Although,
I wasn't listening.
Oh, sorry.
Where are they?
In the
They're
inn.
in the tavern room in the inn.
The book thieves. In the, yeah.
Book
How many?
thieves. There's 5 of them.
Yeah, we can't take them right now.
They've been
Why not?
asking around.
We've
because
got
I have no
4
spells.
We're all tired. We just fought a tree monster.
Yeah.
We have 1 person down.
Yeah.
We'll keep them away from
Mel-
you if you wanna
Meldrin
go
is
in the
still
inn, but-
unconscious.
So obviously then he's at the doctor's. He's not in the inn because we.
No,
couldn't
he
get
came
in.
out as we were approaching.
going to be,
Yeah, as we were
Yeah.
approaching, he came out and told us to go in through the
Yeah.
back or whatever, warned us that
Yeah.
they're there looking for us.
I'm thinking.
Well, your stuff is in the inn, right? So
Yeah, maybe we can sneak in and grab our stuff. Like he said that we could sneak into the back to get
Did
up
you
to get
all
our
leave
stuff.
me
What?
At the doctor?
What?
Did you leave me at the doctor?
we must have. Either
No, we
that
were
or I'm
carrying-
still carrying you.
Well, no, we were gonna stay at the inn, I think. So I think we were
yeah,
carrying.
we're in
you.
the process of moving him to the inn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have you with us.
They've already searched the rooms and he's talking to my wife in there now.
All right.
So
So,
Now
you
Melissa like
gotta-
checks her bag to make sure that the book is there.
Why
did you
let
bring
them
it with
into our
you?
room?
I would have brought it with me everywhere.
Then you have it. You
Yeah.
still have it.
Okay.
okay.
Just to clarify, did the innkeeper let them go into our room?
They forced their way in, and I checked before I opened any of them. And did you? You're unconscious, but he'll
am.
still
I'm just-
explain.
I'm just trying to clarify. what's
Yes,
happening.
they've searched every room. So
Yeah.
if you get in there now and just hide you can hide up in the attic if you want. But you can
Yeah.
I will allow, I don't want them to see you. So just do whatever you're going to do. They're probably coming out soon.
Well,
Do
I
we
have a thought about this. If this gang managed to track us all the way to Misted Vale, they must know the unique boat that we traveled here on. We may be able to hide from them in this attic, but as long as they see our boat at the dock, they're going to know that we're still in town.
Exactly.
So rest and then kill them tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, it may not be smart to rush to the boat right now. For all we know, there's more of them waiting at the dock to ambush us.
True.
Yeah. True.
So here's another possibility. I can leave town, move up or down river, whatever, and then swim to the boat, and then take the boat from the dock, so that they think we've left.
To create a diversion.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
but
then
what
they'll-
if they have people on the boat?
Yeah.
and I'll deal with that.
By
Oh.
yourself?
I can breathe the water. I'll just jump back in the water.
Okay.
That's true.
So I think the rest of us should do as the innkeeper suggested: sneak in the back, grab our stuff from our rooms, and hide and wait in the attic
Yeah.
of the inn.
Just lay low.
And we can rest with watches, and you can do what you suggested to on. What would you just like moor the boat a little ways up river and then come back to us?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what the step 2 of this plan is.
Well, we
step two
can
could
get back
be-
to that next time because I
Yes.
think we should cut it around
10:30.
now.
That's true, we are getting
Yeah.
All right.
Because I love this plan. I think that is really inventive, and I'm super on board. No pun intended.
I wish Meldrin wasn't passed out because he would speak against it. He doesn't want to get rid of our boat.
Yeah.
That's what
Well,
this
we're not
sounds
getting rid of the boat.
It's
Yeah, but
just
that's what it sounds
Probably.
like. I'm pretty sure 2-1 wants to get rid of the boat.
Yeah, but
yeah,
we
but
can't destroy the boat before we do what we have to do with the boat.
part
Yeah.
two of the plan would ideally be pushing the ball into the water when they run down to see what happens to the boat. So I mean, it would involve you guys coming out and attacking them, but Meldron isn't in. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll talk about it next time.
Yeah,
yeah.
we can
okay.
reconvene the discussion.
I like the idea of you all making a plan before Mildred wakes up. When he wakes up, he has no input.
Well, I mean, I think that part of the reason that we need to just rest and hide is because Meldron, we need to, like, there's 5 of them and only 4 of us right now, and also I'm pretty weak. So.
But the pen is mightier than the sword.
That's true. I do have vicious
the pun.
mockery for as long as.
Yeah, I was going to say the pun is mightier than the sword.
So yeah, should we reconvene next time and like decide for sure what we're gonna do then?
That seems like a good
Join
place
us
to cut
next
off.
time to see what our crew decides to do.
Yeah. So thanks for playing, everybody. I had a blast. I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to seeing what shenanigans you guys get into next week. I'm loving this plan so far. And next time, next session. It's not next week. There's
Probably
no next week.
next month. It's usually once a month.
It's
yeah.
next month. If you're watching these on YouTube videos, it'll be like 2 weeks from now, maybe, if we do it properly. But anyway, thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing what happens next. I hope you do too. And
Thanks,
have a great night.
Jill. That was fun.
Thank you.
Thanks
you.
for watching, everybody.
Thanks.